shield. Just like he shielded our forefathers. King David, Solomon. Okay? Give me that Genesis 25 up. Let's go into that a little bit.
Yeah, the whole Bible is about Jacob and Esau, believe it or not. This is what the churches don't teach. It's about Jacob and Esau, the whole Bible. Matter of fact, there's a verse that says for Esau is the end of the world and Jacob is the beginning. So after Esau's kingdom falls, Jacob is going to take rulership. That's right. We got next. That's right. Genesis 25 and what? 22? Genesis chapter 25, verse 21. And Isaac entreated the Lord for his wife because she was barren. And the Most High was treated of him, and Rebekah his wife conceived. And the children struggled together within her. And she said, if it be so, why am I thus?
So this is Rebekah asking the Most High, because she has twins in her womb. Why am I thus, right?
And she went to inquire of the Most High. And the Most High said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb.
So it says 2 nations are in thy womb, meaning 2 manner of people, right?
And 2 manner, right? That's right. And 2 manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels. They was basically twin brothers. And the one people shall be stronger than the other people.
So the Most High explained it, breaking it down to the people that's reading the Bible. It says the one should be stronger than the other people. When you look at the so-called Negroes who are stronger in basketball, football, okay? That's right, and in spirit, okay? It's not me. You don't think so, brother?
When he's talking about the spirit, you don't even know that. He's talking about the
Right. He's talking about the Bible. Right?
And the elder shall serve the younger.
So it says the elder shall serve the younger, right?
And when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there were twins in her womb. And the first came out red all over like a hairy garment.
You see that? So it said first came out red all over like a hairy garment, okay? So when you look at so-called white people, they are red, so-called red, okay? Because they have no pigment in their skin, okay? So if you look at yourself, what? You're red. You have no pigment in your skin, man.
Different shades of red.
No, you are red, okay? You are red. You're not white. That paper right there is white. You're not white, man. You're red. Your blood shows through your body. Look at the palm of your hands. Look at your palm of your hands. What color is that?
Esau has different.
You just answered your question. What?
You have different pigments of red.
Yeah, but your blood shows through you. Okay? But the Bible is telling you that you're
To be
red.
frank, is you don't have any melanin in your skin. That's what it is.
Why it has to be racial?
It's not a racial thing. This is what God said. We're reading from the Bible.
It matters.
Listen to what the Bible says. It said that Esau had the blessing first. You guys gave it to
He
us.
sold his birthright to Jacob.
Yeah, you guys gave it to us. But when you gave it to us, that's it. It was done.
He sold his birthright
What I'm
to
saying
move.
is that, like, I don't know, like, my stepmother's black, like, I grew up with black people.
Right.
Okay.
I've never understood, like, are you guys saying
I'll tell you again.
black, what do they call it? Black Israelites?
There's not such thing as a black Israelite.
Or they call themselves
It's Israelites.
Israelites.
Because when you look on the sign there, you see Native Americans, you see Puerto Ricans, you see Haitians, you see Dominicans, you see so-called Mexicans, okay? Argentina, Chile, okay?
Okay, but then there's something called British Israelism, and British Israelism.
We had Israelites all in Britain too.
Right.
All in Spain. Yeah,
They were
Israelites.
all part of
No, there's Israelites. You may be Hebrew. You are Hebrew. The Chinese are Hebrew. The Japanese are Hebrew, but they're not Israelites. Our forefather was Israel. Your forefather was Esau. So the Israelites are only the people who came out of the man called Israel. Not the land, but the man. So we're the seeds of him that fell all over the earth.
But then you know what Israel is?
Yeah. Israel's a man. That's Egyptian. So this is why you don't understand. 2 nations are in thy womb, and 2 manner of people. 2 manner of people mean these 2 people. You say, I don't understand why they're so different. The Most High just said 2 different manners of people are going to come from this womb.
The same womb.
From the same womb. All
I
right.
think it's great that there's black people and they've given our
So you're
culture
making
a
a
lot.
black. You're making
It's
it.
great that
Making
You're making it a black and white thing. It's not a black and white thing.
What is it?
It's called the Bible. It's called inheritance and nation.
That's our soul salvation
Right.
right there, bro.
It's in the Bible.
It's in the Bible.
But when you hear it speaking, you see it coming from two black guys, so you figure it's about black people. No, it's about the children of Israel.
The truth.
Now the truth is dealing with all those people right there.
I don't know. This is to me, to me it comes off as like we're evil. We're like making it so hard for black people. We're oppressing.
I'm gonna show you what the Bible says.
Well, that's your birthright.
Right. But I'm gonna show you what according to the Bible.
Let me show them how we got here. Now. Let me show you how Esau brought you here. Yeah, that too, bro. Let me show you this. So if you're called Edom, look at this. This is Lamentations chapter 4, verse 22. It says, the punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. That's us. He will no more carry thee away into captivity. We was carried away in captivity. He will visit thine iniquity.
No, we're not even from Africa,
African
bro.
tribes would enslave.
Hold on, let me bring the scriptures out. He will visit thine iniquity.
African souls.
He will visit thine iniquity.
Other Africans. Give the Portuguese.
Hebrew and African.
Oh,
they're two different
daughter
people.
of Edom, he will discover thy sins. So Edom brought us here. This is what the Bible's telling. Edom carried us away. So you're saying that, okay,
We're not from
we're not
Africa.
African.
We're not African.
Listen, there was an Italian Roman empire named Scipio Africanus who conquered all of Africa. Did you know that? After he conquered it, people named things after themselves. He named himself, he named Africa after him, which is Scipio Africanus. So everybody coming out of there calling themselves African after Scipio Africanus. But prior to that, Africa was a continent with countries in it that had names. You understand that?
Yeah, but as a whole, we call it today. Today we call it the continent.
Okay, America is called America, but it wasn't called America before. It was- right, okay. So you agree to the point
I
that,
agree that, but that's just generally speaking.
give me Ecclesiastes 54 and 16. So what you don't understand is the history of Africa. That's why when you go in Barnes and Nobles, you can never find Ecclesiastes 4 and 16. That's why when you go in Barnes and Nobles, you can find nothing before the slave trade.
It's hard to find it.
Exactly. They don't want it out there.
I agree.
But see, we got those books.
But what you guys don't understand is that the real enemy are these Jews. The Jews are the enemy. Yes, they are. And it's not the real Jews.
And that's why it's only going to be, and that's why it's only a remnant going to be saved.
Not a lot of people. People think there's a lot.
And that's not. I was supposed to be studying right now. I was just studying. It's the Sabbath. It's the Sabbath, right?
Listen, according to the Bible, everybody think there's a lot of people. The Most High says 2/3 of the people are going to be killed. Only 1/3 are going to make it. All right, 1/3 is only. That's a remnant.
That's a remnant, bro.
All right.
That's not a lot of people.
Why is it?
So you're saying it doesn't matter, but God knows it matters, right? Ecclesiastes 4.
Well, then why are
Ecclesiastes 4, verse 16.
Well, we out here telling you. Because when we don't keep the laws, that's what you see. That's why we're trying to get people to follow the Bible again, so they can keep the laws, and you won't see all this killing and stealing and brutalizing and kidnapping.
And it's all 5 people get murdered on Martin Luther King.
Because they ain't keeping the
We're
laws.
not keeping the laws and the commandments.
This is Ecclesiastes 4, verse 16. There is no end of all people.
Come on, read that.
There is no end of all people.
All those people from way in the past, they got children that's still here. The American Indians, they say they got killed off, but there's only a small remnant still here. They're still here. They didn't get killed off. Go ahead.
Even all that have been before them, they also that came after shall not rejoice in him.
Right, so all the children that came from Shem, Ham, and Japheth are still here. So we're the Israelites. That's what we've been trying to tell you. Why do you think they call us black? Every 20 years they change the black people's names from African American, Negro, black. Why they keep changing our names? You guys called yourselves that.
Because they don't want.
Originally it was Caucasian. And Caucasian came from the Caucasus Mountains. Even prior to that, you guys called yourself the Duchess. You know, or the Dukes. In the Bible, it calls you guys the Dukes. In Genesis chapter 36, it says that Esau's sons were called Dukes. So if you go and do the research on Dukes, One of the kings said, we're not going to call ourselves by that anymore. We don't even want that discussed anymore. So they took Duke out. So now you can't link the two. Okay? All these things are still here in the earth. Everybody tells on themselves by recording things in books. And all you got to do is search for the right books and you'll find them.
Sure, but it's also open to interpretation.
Sure. That's why you get one book and match it with another book. Just like if you get a San Francisco Chronicle and you read that, and you get a Wall Street Journal, it's going to be two different things. So you got to match up, right? You got to pull the bones out of it and get the right information out of it.
This is Ecclesiastes 3, verse 12. I know that there is no good This is Ecclesiastes 1, verse 3. What profited a man of all his labor which he taketh under the sun? One generation passeth away, and another generation cometh, but the earth abide forever.
So one generation is going to come, they're going to leave footprints back to the last generation. So you gotta do your research to find out which books are what. A lot of times, you could go on Amazon and purchase certain books, and they might run you $2,000. Some of these books you can't purchase because you ain't got the money. But all the books that are normally really expensive got hidden messages in them, right? And most average people of America are not going to do that. They're just going to Google everything, right? But the books are still there. That's why you think they're closing bookstores today. All the bookstores, they're closing them all, right? It's like record stores, same thing. So when we go into the scriptures, we prophesy to our people, they got to keep God's law, statutes, and commandments, and all this stuff had changed. These people getting shot in their cars. Did you know what that guy was doing before he got shot? Probably getting hot. Yeah, you're right. You're probably right. You know, but he wasn't keeping God's laws. I can guarantee you that because mercy ran out. Right? Same thing with the cop. The Most High allowed one evil man to go up on another evil man. Just like that. The two evil people. Right? Why? Because they're not keeping God's laws. Period. So when you see that happen, the end result is what? Give me that again and give me Isaiah 45 and 17. At least you admit it. You got to change your ways too. Maybe it was right for you to walk up on us.
Isaiah 45, verse 7. I formed the light and create darkness.
So God created the light and darkness. So when you saw that shooting going on, that's darkness. Right? Everybody got affected by that because it's darkness and everybody's walking in darkness today. No one's following God's laws. So He allows it to happen. Come on.
I make peace and create evil.
So the Most High creates evil. So people think that Satan is fighting against God. No, God controls all the actors up there. He controls Christ, He controls Satan, He controls all the angels. When you do evil, God sends Satan to deal with you. Because Satan the ass. When you do good, He sends His holy angels to gather around you. That's the difference. What is good? Keeping God's laws. That's good. Not your own good. Because people think they're good just because they don't curse, they walk a certain way. That's not good. Good is keeping His laws.
Well, I mean, he works for God. That's what you're saying. The devil and God are
All the entities work for Him.
I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things.
I, the Lord, do all these things. Give me Proverbs 16 and 4. The Most High created everything. Everything you see on the earth and in the spiritual realm, the Most High created, just like He created Christ to be the ruler over the earth. Christ is just the Son of God. Proverbs 16 and 4.
Proverbs 16, verse 4. The Lord had made all things for Himself.
What?
The Lord had made all things for Himself, even the wicked for the day of evil.
All right, so that day, guess what? That was made for the day of evil. Those people getting shot, that was made for the day of evil. The day those cops got shot, that was the day of evil yesterday. Every day is the day of evil in this land because nobody's following His ways. All right? That's what our people have to understand as a people, these people especially. All right? Now, can the other nations follow these people? Of course. Because this is His chosen people. Give me Deuteronomy 32 and 8.
People aren't chosen.
What?
Are white people not chosen?
Did He not form all people? Did He not create all people?
I don't see white people here.
Well, we just read it in Proverbs 16 and 4. He said He created all things, even the wicked for the day of evil.
Deuteronomy 32, verse 8. When the Most High divided the nations, their inheritance, when he separated the sons of Adam,
Why did he separate them? I thought we all supposed to be together. The sons of Adam are all the children of Adam. Noah, Shem, Japheth, Ham. Why did he separate them? I thought we were supposed to be all loving each other. When you see the Bengal tigers, are they living with the African lions? Are they living in the same habitat? Are they living in the same habitat? The Bengal tigers could not survive in their habitat. Right. So God created things to be in certain areas. Just like the Negroes don't belong in North America. We belong where we're supposed to be in Jerusalem. That's our land. All right? Go ahead.
when he divided the nation, their inheritance, when he separated the sons of Adam, he set the bounds of the people according to the number of the children of Israel.
All right, so everybody has boundaries. The Latinos, the Native American Indians, they also dwell in the Middle East. That's where they originally dwelt. How did they get here?
So the world would be better if we were all just like separated.
It functioned better. Things grew. Look at California has never looked like this, a desert.
So if you didn't have
If you go to Oregon, have you ever been to Oregon? If you go to Oregon right now, you get in your car, you drive across that borderline. As soon as you cross the border of California, you get into Oregon, it's green. Why? I mean, immediately. You cross that yellow line, you're in Oregon, it's green all on that side. You cross this line coming back to California, it's brown. Why? Evil. That's all it is. We got factories, refineries, we're polluting the earth. It always sounds crazy, but it's the truth.
For the Lord's portion is his people.
Lord's what?
The Lord's portion is his people.
So he picked a portion out of all the people of the earth. He said this portion is what?
Is his people. Jacob is the lot of his inheritance.
Right, so the Most High is using us as being the kings over the earth, the priest over the earth. Solomon, was he not a king? Was Solomon not a king? That was the only time in history where there was no wars for 40 years when Solomon ruled. Solomon's name means peace. It means shalom. All right? It means peace. That's never ever happened before.
Then why are blacks so violent? Why is Africa?
Because we learned from you.
Oh, you learned the evil.
We learned from you. Who took this country by storm?
This country
that
built
about
on
the truth.
lies.
We bought the land off the Native
No,
Americans.
y'all took the land.
No,
Y'all
we
took
bought
it.
it. We bought it.
We're going to show you the prophecy of the Native American Indians. Genesis 49. Give me that about Gad.
I'm not saying everything white people have done is good, but I am saying that there's good and bad in everything. And if black people were like completely on their own, if
This is
completely on their own,
Genesis
if that's
49,
true, then why is it
verse
that Africa is
19.
so corrupted?
Gad, a troop shall overcome him.
All right, so American Indians were overcame by what? The cavalry troop of America. They said a troop shall overcome him. Come on. So they learned what? Evil from you. When we got here in slavery, we learned that from you. We were a peaceful people.
Black people learn evil, but because evil's a natural thing.
A troop shall overcome him, but he shall overcome at last.
Right, so American Indians are going to overcome in the last days, just like the rest of the
When
people.
I went to an all-black high school in America, I got my ass kicked every single day.
You can't match that up with the
White,
scriptures.
Just because I was
You
white.
can't match that up with the
You're gonna sit here
scriptures.
and tell me that black people are peaceful people.
Do you believe in the Bible?
Let me show you this.
There's some truth in it. I know
Who are the forefathers of America?
you know, like it fucking.
Now, you go to the education system. What do they teach the children in those schools? Huckleberry Finn. They teach Tom Cabin's Journal. Those are books they still teach. Why do they teach that?
Vernacular that was in the
Did you know that the same man who wrote that book said that in a journal that San Francisco was the place to be?
Mark Twain?
Mark Twain is the one who wrote it. He's the one that said it. So if you go over to San Francisco right now, you go to the pier. They got 3 ships over there. If you go in there, it'll say Tom Twain is the one who got all people to come to San Francisco.
Comedian.
Well, guess what? All these people are here in San Francisco.
I don't think it was because of Mark
Well, that was one of the big reasons. Study your history.
No.
Then you had all these people coming for the gold rush.
I have studied.
Mark Twain is the answer. Okay, so what I'm trying to show you,
Twain didn't bring everybody.
so what I'm showing you is that's in the education system right now.
Mark Twain.
This is our
I don't
education,
care about Mark
all
Twain.
right? That's why you don't understand the
All I'm
Bible.
saying is that
You don't care about much, do you? You're an atheist. You don't care about Mark Twain. You don't care about nothing. What do you care about?
I've read all Mark Twain.
What do you care about? You care about history?
But listen, I care enough to come over here and to say that you guys are reading from a book, and it's old and musty, and it doesn't really have. You're not listening to me when I'm talking, so it
Listen,
doesn't
I
matter.
can multitask. That's what I do for a living,
Okay.
multitask.
So you're
Give me Deuteronomy
reading
28.
from a book that is
You go to,
outdated. It's outdated and it's musty, and you don't. We need to talk about more about like everybody
I
getting.
don't want to talk
together.
about all that. We're talking about our
When I
people.
came over here, you started talking to me about Mark Twain.
Yeah,
See, that's
because
racist
you
shit.
ignored this Bible. So what I told you, so you can understand again, I asked you first. Do you believe that World War I happened? You said, yes, I do. I said, did you believe that World War II happened? You said, yes, I do.
This is tricky.
Then I showed you Mark Twain wrote books that are in our education system. You said what you said. You said you believe that. Just like I told you, we believe this.
What do you think I believe? In Mark Twain? See, you guys are.
So we come out to wake up our people. That's why we don't go into the areas of UC Berkeley. That's why we don't go to San Francisco. We go to East Oakland, West Oakland, Harlem. We go to the place where our people need this word the most, to lift up their spirits, to raise up and start keeping God's commandments
Everybody needs hope.
so they can have
They don't
hope.
need-
That's our hope. Our hope is in the
Religion
scriptures.
has been the worst thing in the
So
fucking world.
when other people come up against our people, this is what happened.
Every war
This is
has been about
28,
religion.
Deuteronomy 28,
Every
verse
war.
37. And thou shalt become an astonishment and a proverb and a byword amongst all nations.
Right, so all these other nations, the Chinese, the Japanese, so-called white man, we say so-called because he's not white. He comes from the nation of Edom. That's his facts. He doesn't know where he came from. We're telling him, if you didn't know, no, race does not exist. You're absolutely right. God deals with nations. Give me Genesis chapter 10, verse 1. God deals with nations, and so I'm educating you on who you are in the Bible. In the Bible, you have a biblical forefather. Your biblical forefather is called Edom. So go do your studies now. Go home, do your studies. Go ahead. Go do your studies. You come from Edom. Your father never told you. Your mama never told you. Edom is your forefather. All right? E-D-O-M. It means red.
Look that up. What you want, 10 and Genesis 10, verse 1. Now these are the generations of the sons of Noah, Shem, Ham, and Japheth.
So out of all these three sons, that's where the nations came from. Not races, nations. Nations came from these people. Read on.
And Job has to wander.
And unto them were sons born after the flood, the sons of Japheth.
Those are the Samoans. Those are the Tongans. Those are the Filipinos. They come out of Japheth. They dwelt in islands. If you didn't know that, now you learned something today. Go ahead.
Racist. The Bible.
Did we say race? We said nations. Nations. Do you know N-A-T-I-O-N-S is nations?
I know, but
Oh, that's what we're talking about. Nations.
I know. But
These people come from a father. This is facts. No, it's not racism. It's facts.
that book is not fact.
And the sons of Ham, Cush, Mizraim, and Put, and Canaan.
All right, so we deal with nations. We don't deal with race. We deal with nations. But this man deals with race. So we're going to show you what the Bible calls this man. John 8:44.
John 8, verse 44. Ye of your father the devil,
That's what he is. The devil means to deceive. Come on.
and the lust of your father you will do.
Right. You don't care about this Bible. You care about the lust of your father, the world.
I
Go
do
ahead.
not care about your Bible.
He was a murderer from the beginning,
Right. Come on.
and abide not in the truth.
Right. You don't believe this truth. That's why we bring this verse out. We tell you, according to the Bible, start from the top again.
Your
Huh?
truth from the book, you have to read
You
it.
absolutely.
You don't know
Absolutely. Our people have always
What up,
clung
what
to
if
this
you didn't
Bible.
have
Go
that
ahead.
book? If you didn't
Ye
have
of your
the book,
father
you would
the
know
devil.
what to do?
Well, you see, we don't have the book and look at our people.
Well,
They're
no.
getting shot in the streets,
No, I'm talking about
on
you.
drugs.
I'm talking about you.
Well, I don't live unless I have my book.
Well, if you didn't have it, you think
Ye of your father the devil, and the lust of your father you will do. He was a murderer from the beginning.
That's who you are. You're a murderer from the beginning. Murder with your words, murder with your spirit.
original sin, right?
And abide not in the truth.
By what?
Abide not in the
You
truth,
don't know this law. You don't care about it. This is for us.
because there is no truth in him.
Right. There's no truth in you. That's why we ain't dealing with you. We look right over you. We look right through you.
When he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own.
You speaking from what? Read that again.
He speaketh of his own.
What?
He speaketh of his own. For he is a liar and the father of father of it.
Father of it. He's the father of lies.
This book.
So we believe in what? Give me John 8 and 4.
Yeah, what if I think
Give me John.
I'm sourcing employing education? What if I read from this book?
You can read from there all you want.
What if I want to
Listen,
talk
we
to
don't
you?
care. We don't care.
What if I
All
want
right,
to
we
talk
don't
to you
care.
without the book?
We don't care what you do. We already told you who you are. We know who you are. Go walk up on somebody else. They don't know who you are, but we're going to tell you who you are to your face. Respect
I
that.
want to know.
Respect that. We told you who you are to your face.
What you want to know?
Came and talked to you.
We did. We saw you. We talked to you. We dialogued, right? We had a disagreement. We said, have a nice day. Have a nice day.
You want to know who you are, man?
You guys are up on the mic. You guys are
John,
the world about
John 14
I
verse
can't come back
6.
and talk to you?
I told you we're not here for you. Why don't you understand it? I told you we're not here for you.
You're here.
But we're not here for you. We're not here for you.
Well, I'm not here for you either.
Great. Well, keep moving down the street. Have a nice day. You can't take that, huh? It drives you crazy for me to tell you to go down the street. Go ahead.
John 14 verse 6. Jesus said unto him, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man come unto the Father but by me.
All right, so we're going to the Father, but you're not following that way. So why should we talk to you? We following Christ. Well, keep going, sir.
Mike,
A sinner.
you better fucking keep going. What am I?
If ye have
What's your name, man? What's your name?
My name's Satan.
You live in West End.
No, my name's Jerry.
What's up, man? What's up, Saint?
I live in West Oakland.
Well, you said your name was Saint. What's your last name? Hell?
14 verse 6. And Jesus
Hey, and
said
look,
unto him, I am the way, the truth, and the life.
I'm like all about
No man come unto the Father but by me.
Have a nice day. Stay out of trouble
I'm in
today.
some debate.
Stay out of trouble. It's all good.
Keep going. If you have known me, you should have known my Father also. And from henceforth you have known him and have seen him.
So we follow the Father by what? Keeping his laws. And we are out here for our people. Because our people need this. This is how we're going to get everlasting life. It's how we're going to change our lives in this day and time. By keeping God's commandments.
And from following the sheep, to be prince over my people Israel. I have been with you wherever you have gone, and have destroyed all the enemies in your path. I will make you a great name among the great ones of the earth. I will assign a place for my people in Israel. There I will plant them, and they shall dwell in their own land.